If you're watching this video, you're probably experiencing some of the same emotions that many of us around the world are experiencing: fear, stress, and a lot of uncertainty. The truth is, no one knows for sure what will happen to our lives after this pandemic has subsided. And I don't want to give you an airy-fairy talk on how you should feel or how you should face this pandemic. I don't know you personally, and I don't know what you're going through. I know that it's normal to feel desperate and fearful. And at the same time, I know that keeping calm is a powerful ally when we're feeling overwhelmed. A chaotic and fearful mind does not have a lot of room for new ideas, for new solutions, or hope. A peaceful mind does. So with this in mind, I would like to propose a few simple ideas to cultivate a more calm state of mind, day by day, little by little, so that you can give yourself this space to come up with these ideas, with these solutions, and with the right attitudes to face this pandemic and beyond. Your mind right now is probably saturated with news, stories, and daily updates on how the pandemic is developing. I agree that it's wise to stay informed, and at the same time, it's also healthy to limit how much news information you are consuming on a daily basis, especially if this is increasing your anxiety. Make a conscious effort to reduce the amount of sensory overload that you get from the news. So for example, you can read the news just once a day or once every 2 days. Another option is to balance the bad side of the news with the positive counterpart. So instead of just focusing on how many deaths there have been so far, do read about the stories of successful recoveries and the communities coming together to help one another to get through this difficult period. When you take most of your attention away from the constant source of bad news, your attention will have to go somewhere. And redirecting our attention to uniform impressions is a form of mental therapy in Ayurvedic practices. This includes putting our attention on single objects in nature while being present with our breath. So for example, if you live in a city, you can pick out your window or sit in a balcony if you have one and focus your attention on a tree. Watch the movement of the leaves, the colors, the texture of the trunk. You could also close your eyes and hear the birds, and yes, even with traffic in the background. Listen to their chant, identify the different melodies. You could also just stare at a plant or a flower in your home and take in its color, its scent, and its vitality. Besides nature, you can also create positive impressions at home. This will prove very therapeutic, especially if you're in confinement, like I am. Positive impressions will lift your spirits and promote mental stillness. You can read positive affirmations. You can create a playlist with soothing music that you can play when you feel down or stressed. One of my favorite ways is by using aromatherapy. I fill my oil burner with water and add a few drops of an essential oil to help me feel calm or energized. One of the most popular essential oils to calm the nerves is lavender, but you may also want to explore the soothing effects of other oils such as lemongrass, sweet orange, or geranium. Silence is needed to make space in our heads and renew our energy. As you probably know, meditation is a good way to do this, but not the only one. You can choose to disengage from technology, from the news, or any other kind of stimulus first thing in the morning. You could say that for the first couple of hours upon waking up, you will focus on being present and mindful. This could be to take time to engage in self-care, to drink a cup of tea in silence, listen to the world outside wake up, take a warm shower. In other words, just take time for yourself to be with yourself. Grounding connects us to the earth and gives us stability, something that is greatly needed when we feel that our world is upside down. There are many grounding techniques. I shared one a few weeks ago, so you can click on this link to check it out and follow along. Other simple techniques to ground include walking barefoot at home or in your garden if you have one, handling plants. In other words, anything that connects you to the earth will help you to find the stability that you need at the moment. Our breath is one of the most effective tools to calm us down and connect us to the present moment. Our breath is our life force, prana, chi. Use it. I have shared many breathing techniques in this channel, including the alternate nostril breathing, following the breath with a prop, or Bastrika for a more energizing technique. I'll add the links in the description box so that you can check them out and try some of them. The mindfulness meditation app Meditopia is currently giving free access to its members. You can explore their stay-at-home collection in about 9 languages to listen to mindful talks and try different meditations related to difficult emotions. All you have to do is download the app to have access. Remember that talking to someone, a mental health professional, or an understanding friend is also a good and healthy way to voice our concerns and to feel connected to one another. Reach out to someone if this is what you need to do. We may not all be in the same boat, but we are all passing through the same storm. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video has been helpful and that you can implement some of the tips in your life to help you feel calm through this difficult period. If you want to keep receiving wellness and do-it-yourself content, subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notified. I will appreciate it. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.